Welcome to Hacker Hacks, your go-to podcast for the latest in cybersecurity breaches and exploits. Today we dive into critical Microsoft vulnerabilities, ransomware attacks on healthcare, and the growing risks in AI infrastructure. From high-profile settlements to car thefts using viral hacks, we cover it all. Stay tuned as we break down these threats and what they mean for the cybersecurity world. Microsoft has patched two critical vulnerabilities: CVE 2025 21355, CVSS 8.6, a Bing remote code execution flaw, and CVE 2025 24989, CVSS 8.2, a Power Pages privilege escalation vulnerability. The Bing flaw allowed unauthorized remote code execution due to missing authentication, while the Power Pages issue flagged by Microsoft's Raj Kumar stemmed from improper access control, letting attackers bypass user registration controls. Microsoft confirmed active exploitation of the Power Pages flaw but did not disclose attack details. The company has mitigated the issue, notified affected customers, and advised reviewing sites for potential exploitation. The HHS Office for Civil Rights imposed a $1.5 million penalty on Warby Parker for HIPAA security rule violations after a credential stuffing attack compromised the protected health information (PHI) of nearly 200,000 individuals. The breach, occurring between September-November 2018, exposed customer names, addresses, emails, payment card details, and prescription data. OCR found Warby Parker failed to conduct proper risk analysis, implement sufficient security measures, and regularly review system activity. Warby Parker did not contest the penalty, which was finalized in December 2024. OCR urges HIPAA-regulated entities to enhance cybersecurity, conduct risk assessments, encrypt ePHI, and ensure system audits to prevent similar breaches. The AI-driven economy is heavily dependent on subsea cables, which carry 95% of international data and transport offshore power. However, these cables are vulnerable to sabotage, espionage, and accidents. Recent incidents, including alleged attacks by Chinese and Russian vessels, highlight growing risks. The US, NATO, and allied nations are strengthening security, while geopolitical tensions impact infrastructure decisions. The rise of AI further increases dependence on these cables, making disruptions more critical. Western and Chinese companies compete for control, leading to a divided digital landscape. Enhanced monitoring, AI-driven security, and redundancy are key to protecting this vital infrastructure. UK healthcare giant HCRG Care Group is investigating a cybersecurity breach after the Medusa ransomware gang claimed responsibility for stealing over 2 terabytes of sensitive data. HCRG, a major provider of community health services in the UK, partners with NHS trusts and local authorities. Medusa listed HCRG on its dark web leak site, sharing samples of stolen data including employees' personal details, medical records, financial documents, and government IDs. HCRG acknowledged the incident but did not confirm the extent of the breach. The company has implemented containment measures and is working with forensic experts. It has also informed the UK's Information Commissioner's Office and other regulators. Despite the breach, healthcare services remain operational. Medusa is demanding a $2 million ransom and is known for exploiting unpatched remote desktop vulnerabilities. The full impact on individuals remains unclear as the investigation continues. Union Minister Manohar Lal urged states to fast-track smart metering projects and strengthen cybersecurity in the power sector to enhance efficiency and grid security. At a regional power sector meeting in New Delhi, officials, including Power Secretary Pankaj Agarwal, discussed financial challenges faced by public utilities and the slow progress of the revamped distribution sector scheme. Emphasizing rising electricity demand from EVs, data centers, and renewables, the minister highlighted the need for battery energy storage systems and pumped storage projects. Reports on distribution utilities ranked Adani Electricity Mumbai Limited and other top performers, while discussions focused on tariff rationalization and investment in renewable storage. States were urged to adopt best practices, improve capacity building, and leverage technology for better service delivery. Israeli fintech FundGuard, an AI-powered investment accounting platform, has appointed Shali Moore as VP of Engineering. Moore was previously CTO at CloudGuard, a subsidiary of Checkpoint, and co-founded Protego. He also held senior roles at Checkpoint post-acquisition and led R&D teams at Cisco, demonstrating strong tech leadership. Founded in 2018, FundGuard provides a SaaS platform for global financial institutions to manage investments, including mutual funds, ETFs, and pension funds. The company has raised $150 million and employs 160 staff with a development center in Tel Aviv. Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency has gained access to the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency by embedding 19-year-old Edward Correstein. The State Department's directories also list another Doge worker, Luke Farritor. Correstein, a former Neuralink intern, allegedly had ties to the cybercrime syndicate, the COM, and sought a DDoS attack service in 2022. He was later dismissed from Path Networks for leaking trade secrets. This development follows CISA's layoffs of over 100 employees, including those working on cybersecurity talent programs and election security efforts. Juniper Networks has released security updates for a critical authentication bypass vulnerability CVE 2025-21589 affecting Session Smart Router Session, Smart Conductor, and WN Assurance Router. Exploiting this flaw could allow attackers to gain administrative control. Impacted versions include 5, 6.7 to May 6, 16.6, 0.86.1 to 6. 1.11 ELTA 6.2 to 6, 2.7 ETS and 6.3 to 6, 3.2-R2. Users and administrators are urged to update immediately to prevent potential security breaches. More details are available on Juniper's support portal and security advisory sites. HealthNet Federal Services and Centene Corporation agreed to pay $11.25 million to settle allegations of falsely certifying cybersecurity compliance under their TRICARE contract. The DOJ claims that between 2015 to 2018, HNFS failed to implement required security controls, including vulnerability scanning, patch management access controls, and firewall protections. Despite falsely attesting compliance on 3 occasions, HNFS denies wrongdoing and asserts no data breaches occurred. The settlement does not shield them from future legal actions if further violations are discovered. A group of teens aged 13, 15 linked to the Kia Boys stole or attempted to steal 16 vehicles in Laredo, Texas, exploiting a known Kia and Hyundai vulnerability. Despite anti-theft updates reducing incidents, some cars remain unpatched. The teens successfully stole 5 cars but failed in 11 attempts, still causing damage. Arrested by police, they face multiple charges. The viral TikTok hack allows hot wiring in seconds, leading to thefts for fun and online clout. Kia and Hyundai offer free software updates and steering wheel locks to protect vulnerable vehicles. Researchers at Horizon 3.ai released a proof-of-concept exploit for 4 critical Ivanti endpoint manager vulnerabilities initially disclosed and patched in January 2025. These flaws, CVE 2024, 10811, CVE 2024, 13159, CVE 2024, 13160, CVE 2024, 13161 could allow attackers to exploit machine account credentials for relay attacks, potentially compromising entire networks. While no active exploitation has been reported, the POC's release increases attack risks. Ivanti urged customers to patch immediately. The vulnerabilities are easy to exploit but difficult to identify due to the application's large code base. That's a wrap for this episode of Hacker Hacks. Cyber threats are evolving fast, and staying informed is your best defense. Subscribe for more updates on the latest vulnerabilities, exploits, and cyber news. Until next time, stay safe and stay secure.